Christina Applegate's been getting real about her emotional battle with MS, and she says that she feels trapped in the darkness. We have Page Six chief reporter Francesca Bacardi to share what Christina has been going through as her fight continues. Let us know.
So on her episode this week on her podcast with Jamie Lynn Sigler, it's called Messy, she got super honest about how bad her multiple sclerosis has gotten. It's worth noting that the episode was actually filmed in January, right after she appeared at the Emmys to a standing ovation, but they just aired it now. And in it, she said what looked to be the most celebratory day, it was so emotional, it was actually the worst day of her life, is how she described it. And she said she spent the next 2 days completely in a comatose state, like completely sleeping it off, like her body couldn't handle it. And that was what sparked this massive depression, crippling depression that she says she hasn't experienced in 20 years.
Oh my goodness, poor thing. I mean, she made some heartbreaking revelations in the podcast. Has she been this candid on her podcast before?
She has actually. I think what draws fans to this podcast is that she and Jamie Lynn Sigler, who also suffers from MS, fans will know her from The Sopranos, really get into the nitty-gritty of it. They talk about wearing adult diapers. They talk about losing feeling in their legs, losing mobility, losing vocal cord capabilities, issues speaking. And Christina actually admitted that she sometimes doesn't want to be alive. She doesn't enjoy living because everything that she once could do with ease, walking, talking, dancing, she now can no longer do. So she just thinks about what she used to be versus where she is now.
And it's sad. I mean, I know Jamie's been suffering with this for about 20 years now. Christina's been, much less time. But she did offer words of encouragement.
Yes. She was incredible. She basically said, I'm not allowing you to give up. We'll get through this together. She's been dealing with it for so long. And she just encouraged her to fight. And she actually encouraged her to go back to therapy.
Yeah, why did she say that she didn't want to go?
She said she didn't want to go because she thought once she got there and started talking, she would start crying, but then wouldn't stop, once the floodgates opened.
Right.
But she did promise her that she would go back to therapy.
Well, Christina, we are rooting for you and praying for you, and we know that everything is going to work out in your favor. And of course, we're going to be keeping you up to date with everything right here at page6.com.